What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards is back. Guys, I hope all of you have been having a wonderful time out there. Hope you're all healthy, safe, happy, sane, because boy, are things a bit crazy out there. I'm hoping all this works. Let me make sure. Can y'all hear me? It's been a while, fellas, and I do apologize. What is up, Mark? James, bro, guys, James is an awesome man. Got to hang out with him a couple weekends ago. He came down to pick his cards up and spent the night here, went to a card show with us. I'll get into all that here in a little bit. But yeah, guys, it's been a while. I apologize. Obviously, as you know, we got all the group subs back. That was a lot of work, a lot of fun, but a lot of work. Hope everybody has been able to move some stuff in this madness, add to your collections, all of that sort of stuff. I've kind of like tried to work on some of my things, and work has been destroying me, my actual job. So that's why I haven't been on. Just kind of took a little bit of a break to try to do some things. It's hard to do everything. So just, I didn't go anywhere, just needed a little bit of time to kind of kick back and focus on, trying to get some stuff done on our end. So good to be back. We'll definitely not be going once a month or whatever you want to say. So anyway, where I've been and where I'm going, I'm kind of I got a little list here. I'm going to go down it, just same way as the thumbnail. Where I've been, obviously, as I just stated, we got all the submissions out. I got all those back to you guys. That was a busy period there. And then kind of have been trying to move some of the mass pile of slabs we have. Been trying to organize a little better and that sort of thing. And then, as I mentioned a couple weekends ago, James Gillum came down. He picked his cards up. He came down on a Friday night, stayed the night with us Friday night, told him no sense in wasting money on a hotel. Saturday morning, we got up early. He came with us, and we went to a small card show. James was there. He's seen how small the place was, and it was in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of funny. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, we had never set up at a show. You never really see SGC at especially small shows. So I told the missus it was a last minute plan thing. But we set up at the show, and I'm going to tell you guys, I was blown away. We were there for might as well say 6 hours. Sold a lot of raw, graded, a little bit of everything. Made a good bit of money, way more than we expected. I got a couple which I meant to grab them, I didn't. But anyway, I've showed them in the group, so I'll just talk about them. But picked up 2 cards while I was there, sold 1, doubled my money that I spent, got a couple cards in a trade towards some stuff like I wanted, real cool stuff. It was a mosaic stained glass Lamar. There was also a Topps Gold Russell Wilson rookie, so it was pretty cool to get those. But anyway, from that to go where I'm going, I'm not going anywhere outside of doing the YouTube or quitting sports cards or anything like that, but I am kind of refocusing or rebalancing or condensing, whatever you want to call it. We'll get into it more later, but as y'all know, the hobby right now is just on a massive whirlwind that I can't explain. And there's some things that I decided that I have that was cool to own, but I didn't need all of it, if that makes any sense. Specifically basketball. The basketball market is, it's crazy right now. So I'm kind of condensing my basketball collection, but I'm not getting rid of everything. I'm just getting rid of some things that I don't really necessarily need. And my hope was to go use that money to go pick up some more vintage baseball, or even, when I say vintage, even some 80s, 90s, rookies, things like that. I told you guys my hope for 2021 was to pick up a 52 Jackie, and within the period of a month's time, I think that card might be out of my reach now. They used to sit on eBay at about $3,000 for a 3. And the last time I looked, I don't know currently, but the last time I looked, there was only 2 listed, and they were $25,000 or best offer. I would love to own that card, but when things get out of hand, you gotta kind of step back and just rethink things. So, I honestly haven't been. We've bought a few things, but haven't bought like I normally would do. Kind of seeing where things go. I might miss the boat on a few things by doing that, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And so right now, just I'll show you guys some pickups and everything, and just kind of, you'll kind of see the more of the direction that things are going. At the moment, I'm not saying it'll always be this way, but right now, I'm just trying to play it safe. As Rick mentioned, there is 2 nice boxes in the background there. There is a 91 Stadium Club football and a 2000 Bowman football sealed hobby box of the Bowman. I posted in the group. For those of you that are not in the Facebook group, or if you don't have Facebook, Rick sent these boxes to me. He told me to do a break with them. I said, Rick, it's your courtesy of doing this. I don't want to make any money on it. So I've had them sitting here trying to determine how I wanted to do the break, how it made the most sense. Did I say 20? Yeah, it's 2007. I don't know what I said, but 2007 Bowman. I've been trying to figure out how to go about it. So I posted in the group, here's how I'm going to do it. I think this will be fun. It'll be fair. And we'll just have a little bit of fun, break some wax. The Stadium Club, I did open 1 pack. And here are the cards from that pack. Rick knows I opened 1 pack. The reason I did that is they're kind of bricked a little bit, and I wanted to see if I could get them apart without damaging. This was the top card, and you can see there, the wax kind of stuck to it. I don't know if that will clean off. So some of the cards might possibly have some surface damage. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do the break. I'm going to remove one more pack from the Stadium Club, just to make it an even number. And then there's 24 packs in the Bowman. So it's going to be 24 spots. We'll get 1 pack of Stadium Club and 1 pack of Bowman. And then 5 more spots are going to get 2 packs of Stadium Club. The break is going to be free to have a spot in. I've been doing some trivia questions in the Facebook group. Just some things I've mentioned over the time of doing YouTube. Some things I may have posted in the group. Things I may have talked about. And whoever gets the correct answer, they get a spot in the break. I'll try to do some more of those, and then I may open it up, or maybe when we do the break, I'll have everybody like drop a 1 or something. I'll random, and whoever's the top on the remaining spots will have a spot. I'm wanting it to be limited. I mean, obviously there's only 29 spots, so limited, 1 per person. I'm trying to do it the best I can. But anyway, the only cost is going to be if I open a pack and there's a Favre, or if there's a Peterson or something out of the Bowman, out of your pack, and you want the card shipped to you, or even if it's just commons and you want them shipped, the only thing I'll ask is for you to pay for shipping. If you get 2 packs and it's just a bunch of commons and you're like, I don't want to, I don't want to pay to have them shipped, then I'll keep the cards. I'll put them in the commons boxes or something I have. I've been trying to find some place to donate some cards for kids and stuff. So I'll put them with those. And yeah, the only cost will be is if something comes out of your packs and you want the card shipped, then all I ask is you pay for the shipping. So that's how we'll do it. I plan to do it Saturday night, most likely around 9 or 9:30. I will post everything up so people know. I figured Super Bowl is Sunday, be a cool thing, have a little old school football rip, Super Bowl weekend, and just have some fun. So I put a link in the description to our group. If you're not in our Facebook group and you have Facebook, please join it. I want to keep this, Rick was kind enough to send this. I want to keep it to people, I don't want new subscribers saying, hey, I want to get in the break, whatever. This is for people that have supported this channel, such as Rick. All of you guys here have been around for a while that are in the chat right now. So Rick was kind enough to send me these boxes. I want to, this is basically from Rick to you guys, and I've just been trying to figure out the best way to do it so it's fair for everybody, and to just have some fun with it. Next up, I want to do some thank yous. I got a good bit of people here. I want to send a thank you to James Gillum. When he came down, he brought a box of Topps Holiday, a little blaster box. He also gave the missus a Larry Bird, Michael Jordan Phantomation card. And he sent us, we kind of traded. I gave him a bunch of Yankees that he needed. And he sent me the Stadium Club Chrome Juan Soto. This is the X-Fractor. So I wanted to say thank you to James. Chris Gonzalez, from his order, he gave the missus a Emmitt Smith Mosaic. My mind went blank. I can't think of the insert name. But anyway, he gave the missus a Emmitt Smith, and then in the mail, out of nowhere, there was a package. I had no clue what it was. He also sent us a Topps Holiday little Blaster Mega Box thing. So thank you, Chris. Really appreciate that. JJ, he found a Max Scherzer bobblehead in the wild, and picked that up for us, and sent that because he knows we collect the bobbleheads. And then he also, I didn't grab them out of the box. My bad, JJ. But he's, hitting buttons. He sent the missus some Cowboys cards. There was several Emmitt Smith in here. And so I told the missus, you know what, people know that you like the Cowboys and they seem to really appreciate what you do. And you've accumulated a few pretty sweet Emmitt Smith cards from our people. I think you should start a Emmitt Smith PC. She's had fun with that. So thank you guys. She loves cards, just as much as I do. And I'm happy that she now has something. I mean, we have a collection that we do together with the Nationals and all that, but it's cool. She's been getting on eBay, which can be dangerous because she likes the buy it now button, and but she's got a little Emmitt Smith collection going, so it's pretty cool. Robert Lampron, he sent us something in the mail. There was there was a card in here. He sent us a couple Juan Sotos. And I do apologize, Robert. I have put them away in a box, and I did not dig those out either. Bad preparation, a little rusty, but I did have you on my list. Here's the card here. Just a small thank you for all you've done. Nothing special, but I know you're a Soto guy and gal. So thank you, Robert. Really appreciate that. Jared Degenerate, he heard me joking with him about the Dwayne Wade star rookie, how I could not crack the grade algorithm, or whatever you want to call it. And he got a 9.5, and I was joking with him, and he insisted that I kept it. I did not mean it that way. I was just giving him crap because I had sent like 7 of them in, and all of my grades sucked in there. He went and popped a 9.5 on me. So thank you, Jared. I also picked up a Elias Pettersson Young Gun off of him, bought it off of him before we sent his order out. And then I wanted to give a shout out to Mile High. He basically made a trade with me for some Ravens cards he had. I covered the shipping of his cards back, and so that was really cool of him. Added a couple pretty cool Ravens cards, so thank you, Mile High. If I forgot anybody, I do apologize. I tried making a list of everybody that I could think of, but you guys are awesome, and thank you all. So I just wanted to give those shout outs out there. Pickups. So there's, this isn't everything. But I got some stuff out and wanted to show it. So I'm going to start with the missus stuff. And I told y'all she's been building a little PC of Emmitt. So she found a lot of 52 Emmitt Smith cards. I think she paid $13. I got them upside down. I think she paid $13 for them, so she got them for $1.25 a piece. But there's some cool stuff in here. So that there are duplicates, but she she added quite a bit right from the get-go at $0.25 a card. So yeah, this one's kind of cool. Emmett's wearing a mask. That was kind of interesting. But anyway, she grabbed those. And then she got an EX. And then there's some more that she's picked up that have not came in. One of them is very, very cool. Just was able to get it tonight. Also, if you notice the Soto bobblehead, that is a bobblehead I have been trying to track down for a year or more. Finally seen one sold on eBay. I messaged the seller asking him if he had any more. First he told me no, then he messaged back, said, actually I have one more. I said, how much do you want? I will buy it right now. He told me, how much he wanted, so I bought it. And then there's a couple more. There's one that I am super excited that we were able to find. Never have seen this bobblehead available anywhere for the 4 years we've been collecting bobbleheads. It's a bobblehead from 2010. I was very shocked. Again, I messaged the guy, said, how much do you want? I will buy it. And so that one will be coming. And then there's another one that I think you guys will like. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there's one I picked up online. I don't know. It probably won't be here till like April or May or something like that. But anyway, got added to the bobblehead collection. In the month of January, I didn't buy hardly anything on eBay except for my eBay Bucks usage. And what I have been picking up, I got some, well, I'll just show all of these. Some of this was from my eBay Bucks, but I picked up the Stadium Club Beam Teams from this year. I got Griffey, got Robert, and I got Soto. I shared this in the group. We bought a couple boxes of Heritage High Number. My box was complete trash. Didn't even get an auto or a relic, but I did pull this, so I'll forgive them. But this is the Chrome Refractor from Heritage High Number. Robert out of 571. This was, we found a couple of the blasters at our Walmart and got them of the holiday. This is the Robert Metallic. It's hard to tell on the camera. They didn't put much glitter on them this year. But this is the Metallic. Got that. And then I've told y'all I've been trying to do Griffey inserts, and I think I might have shown some of these, but this is a Studio Stained Glass die cut. Got two Topps Lord of the Diamonds. These are real shiny die cuts. Pretty cool cards. Can't go wrong with the metal. I think I've shown this one before, but this is a crazy die cut. Hit Machine. The Mother Lode. I think I've also shown this one, but I cannot remember. Two Thunderclaps. This is the Ultra RBI King. It's like a etched foil. Here's a Topps Chrome Hall-bound die cut. And then this card's really cool. This is Topps. This is a Sweet Strokes. Nice shine and sparkle to it. James, I would have to go back and look through them. I cannot remember if we got Soto's ornament card or not. Oh, and then I got this one, which is Donruss Preferred Exponential Power. This is an acetate die cut. and it's numbered out of 3,000, which back in the day that was pretty limited. So I've been picking up Griffey inserts. I also picked this one up. Pretty pissed off at this one. This is die cut. It's a foil card. It's called Shades. The seller sent it with no penny sleeve, which, okay, fine. But this is a foil card, so the surface is very sensitive. But I don't know if y'all can tell, the damn card came bent. You can see it right down here. It was bent there, and then there's also a bend up here in this corner. So I wasn't too happy with that. I messaged the seller. He didn't even respond to me. I'm not gonna return it because I can't. I don't want to be that guy. And it was only like I think I paid like $6 for it. It's just the fact he could have at least, he listed it as great condition and everything, and then it came in and it was bent. But I'm not gonna be an ass over $6. It's not worth my time to take it and put it back in the mailbox and everything. So I'll keep it, enjoy it, and I'll look for another one. But anyway, I've been doing the Griffey insert thing. The missus has been working on her Emmett Smith collection. Oh, I also picked this one up. I bought this already graded. This is actually acetate as well. All of this, you can, like, the light will shine. You can kind of see my hand through it. Right there's my finger. This is the Metal Universe Blast Furnace. It's in a 10. Paid $50 for this. I figured it'd have been like 20 raw, and then I may not have get a 10. $50 for the 10, I'll take it. Okay. At the show, I bought 2 Kobe rookies. I bought the Ultra, and then I also bought a Topps base. The seller didn't want to split them up. I only wanted the Ultra. But he wouldn't split them. I paid $250 for both. I knew with the way Kobe stuff was, it was a no-brainer. I'm not even gonna lie. The Topps base has a damn good chance at a 9. But I already have a Topps base, so I'm not gonna lie. I put it on eBay for $500. I didn't know if anybody would buy it or not. I listed it Saturday night or Sunday night. I can't remember. The show was on Saturday. But anyway, I listed it before I went to bed, woke up, and it had sold. So basically, I bought both cards for $250, sold one for $500, and still have the Ultra. So you can't beat that deal. Basically, I got paid $250 for buying the Ultra Kobe. I picked this up off of eBay. Now, I'm going to give pure clarity on this card, and I don't suggest it unless you are one that just really wants the card. This card was sent to PSA. It came back as evidence of trimming. The seller actually sent it to me in this case, and the card fit perfectly in the inset. So I don't know if it was trimmed or not, but the reason I bought this is it looks amazing. I mean, for a Unitas rookie, it looks absolutely amazing. Now, even if this gets authentic, which I would be perfectly fine with just because of the way it looks, if you notice right there in the middle, there's a pinhole. So the highest grade this would have gotten anyway, even if they went ahead and graded it, the highest grade it would have got is a 1. So I figured the difference between an authentic and a 1 and a Unitas that looks like this is minimal. So I'll send it in. If they say it's good and they give it the 1, great. Honestly, even if this just gets an A, I mean, it's beautiful. I paid $150 for it. I don't know how many places you're going to find a Unitas in this condition for $150, but I figured it was a no lose on this one. So it does have a little bit of like gum stain or something, wax stain on the back, maybe oil from fingers, I don't know. But I'll take it. Hey, if they're old cards and they look that awesome, I'm telling you guys, I'll buy them. I don't care. Okay, so part of my transition with selling my basketball, one card that I sold recently, it was a card that I bought way less than I sold it for. And that was my LeBron rookie. I paid $225 for it early last year, and I ended up selling it for $2,050. So made $1,780 or something like that on it. After I sold that, I made the decision, because these kind of got a little bit higher than they were. And I picked up a Jeter SP. It's a BGS 8. And I'm going to tell you why I bought the BGS 8. Y'all don't see me buy BGS very often. With the way the market is right now, guys, shop around. PSAs are getting so out of hand. SGCs are getting pretty pricey. I paid $810 for this Jeter. PSA 10s were over $2,000 and SGCs were $1,300 plus in 8s. So I figured, you know what? I always say, buy this and not this. And here's a perfect example. $810 versus 2,000 plus for the PSA, just because of this right here. To me, that's nonsense. I've actually been, I picked up another BGS card the other night because, to be honest with you, the PSA 7s are going for more than I paid on this BGS 8 of this Jeter. So, kind of do your research. We all know all 3 grading companies are legitimate companies. We know BGS grades pretty strict. SGC, we've seen the results of them and how strict they can be. PSA, I guess, has tightened up. They tighten up on some cards, like that one. But we've seen bad examples too from all of them. So do your research. If you just want to own the card, and you want it graded when you buy it, just compare prices. If you're buying it to flip, then we all know the case with that. If you absolutely don't want the slab it's in and you're willing to take the risk, I mean, you can always cross it or crack it, whatever you want. Personally, I've been meaning to buy this card. There's tons of cards I've been wanting to buy, and you can't buy everything all at once, and unfortunately the market has just went crazy, and some things have gotten so far out of hand. You have to you got to be strategic now, guys. If you're gonna buy, do your work, do your homework. Check out all of the companies. Check out the different grade levels. I mean, sometimes I've been seeing cards recently in PSA 9s that are selling cheaper than raw cards. Literally, you could buy the card already graded in a PSA 9 cheaper than what raw cards are going for. So, do your research. If you absolutely, like, I don't know if he's still on her, but I know Stepback JD. I know he does his KG pop or whatever you call it, the set registry thing. So I know when he buys his KG stuff, he prefers them in the PSA stuff or the PSA holder. I know there's certain things that people just absolutely need it in that piece of plastic. If you're just wanting the card, just, compare your options. Buy this part right here, the card, and don't worry about this, because you can save yourself a lot of money. All right, that's everything I have now. There is a few more things that haven't been delivered yet. Good news, I know Stepback said he got a card today that took him a while. I've been seeing things like way faster than it used to be. So that's great news on the shipping and mailing aspect of the hobby. Next thing I want to talk about, and this is a serious topic. So, as most of you probably have done research on and had interest in knowing how much can I sell before I get hit with a 1099. And it used to be the assumption, because most everywhere you look online, it was $20,000 and 200 transactions, goods and services transactions. Well, out of nowhere in the mail, me and the missus got a 1099. Couldn't figure out why. It had all the information on there. It said we only had 167 transactions. So I was very confused. I started digging around, and lo and behold, Virginia and Maryland has now transitioned the threshold to, I don't want to be wrong, I think it's Vermont. There's two other states that were already at a $600 threshold. Doesn't matter the transactions, none of that matters now. $600 threshold. The state of Illinois, it is $1,000 and 3 transactions. It might have been Massachusetts, Mike. There was 2 states that were on there. Virginia and Maryland is now already transitioned. But anyway, I wanted to bring this to the attention of everyone, because I would almost lay money that this is going to start happening to more and more states. As we know, eBay rolled out the sales tax on items. They did it state, groups at a time. And eventually it went everywhere. I can see Mark. No, you're not, buddy. Virginia is a Commonwealth. Virginia is a Commonwealth. We're at 600. So you're not safe. Throughout the year, we had kept receipts, the best we could. I know there's some receipts that ended up gotten tossed or lost or whatever the case may be. But we kept receipts on purchases, that sort of thing. And I'm pretty confident we have enough that it's not going to affect us. Supplies, card purchases, you can write off your eBay fees, you can write off PayPal fees, you can write off shipping, all of that sort of thing. So I think we're going to be perfectly fine. The problem is, and I discussed this with Sean the other night, how in the hell do you determine the cost of ownership if you buy a box of cards and let's say you pull one card that's $2,000 and another one that's 10 cents? Do you break it down, like figure out how many packs are in the box and all of that stuff? And then you have Amari. We already have an LLC. We just got to get our employee identification number, and a few other things we want to work out with it. But we've had the LLC for several months now. That was something we did. But anyway, it's confusing, guys. If you ask me the price of this today, I could give you one number. Tomorrow, as JJ and Step Back, and I'm sure the rest of you have seen the posts floating around, this card could change before I go to bed tonight in what it's worth. So I don't understand how you can, there's questions on there. What is the current value of your inventory, and all these crazy questions. It's something that the government, if they want to make us file taxes on this, the sports card hobby is so large now, they need to kind of, dumb it down. Let's make it more simple. Because it's such a variation in market values, such a variation with, if you open a pack, a $20 blaster box, one time might be worth, hell, $5,000. Next time, it might be worth $15. Depends on what you get out of it. And again, with the way the market moves, you could pull somebody that's 50 cents today, $50 tomorrow. So it's really weird, and I'm going to actually have to talk to a tax representative, which I have not done in, I couldn't tell you how many years. I've always done our own taxes. But I want to try to do this as most legitimate as possible. I don't want to avoid anything. I don't want to try to manipulate anything. I don't want to give them any reason to come and audit us and then have to go through a headache of all of that crap. So this is something new, and I wanted to make everyone aware because we didn't know that they were changing the threshold. Came out of nowhere. We got the 1099 in the mail. I was like, did we really sell that much? Looked at it, didn't make any sense of what we understood as what the threshold was, and got to digging deeper and realized the threshold had changed. So keep an eye on that, guys. eBay, now that they're doing managed payments, we've been on managed payments since July, so we also got a 1099 from eBay. Basically, any online transaction you have, if it is done as a goods and services deal, and you break that, example for Virginia, Maryland, and the few other states, you break $600 in the year, you're going to get a 1099 from whatever you've used. Um, so I highly suggest, and I know it's February, we've already got January down past us. I highly suggest you making at least a spreadsheet to track all your sales, track your purchases, track all of that stuff. Just in case they start knocking more states with that low threshold to where you get dinged with that 1099. You could sell one damn card today and blow that $600 out of the water. Trust me, man, January, I'll tell y'all, the shipping that you guys paid to get your orders back, since I did all of that goods and services, the shipping alone put us in the 1099. Even though that was all the cost of what we paid to ship your stuff, since it came through to us as goods and services payments, it blew the $600 out of the water. I think we spent $1,100 or $1,200 shipping the stuff out, and that was all. What we charged y'all was what it cost, plus the if you paid extra because of the fee or whatever. So yeah, it's blown, gone, poof. But anyway, is there any questions on that? Yes, Rick, there is a thing in there. I need to talk to the tax rep because I tried to do it, but I think I screwed something up. But you can, like this would be considered our home office, this room. So yes, you can write that off, your mortgage payment, rent payment, whatever. But got to figure out exactly, like, do you figure it out by square footage of the room versus square footage of the home? I mean, how do you do it? You can write off mileage if you go to Walmart, and if you retail hunt and go to 20 different Walmarts, you can do your mileage. You can do your cell phone, you can do internet, all that stuff. There's ways to do it. I think if people keep track of all this stuff, everybody should be okay. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and speak on it. To just make it aware. Start just keeping a track of things. It was nice and easy and fun when we could just sell and not worry about it. The only thing we had to worry about was somebody trying to return something to us. But I wanted to make everyone aware. Obviously, things are changing. The market is out of hand. The government's going to want their fingers in it. So just heads up on that. I wanted to bring the awareness to it, and just keep track of all your stuff, guys. I don't want to see anybody get themselves into any kind of financial trouble or tax help or anything like that. Yeah, we're gonna talk to somebody. I normally do our own taxes, but we've never had anything like this come up, so it never mattered. Our taxes were pretty cut and dry. But anyway, I know, Taylor, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna change some things up. But I might redo our logo too. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, so to finish up for the night, I wanted to just do an open discussion. Let you guys give your feelings. What are you guys thinking on what's going on in the hobby right now? Are you scared? Are you excited? Are you selling? Are you holding? Are you buying? I mean, what's y'all's opinion on it? I'll say this, man. I don't know where all this money is coming from, but good Lord, the prices have been gone to the moon. I don't know. What's y'all opinion? Yeah, there's a bunch of y'all up there near Step Back. That's exactly right, Patrick. The prices are making you consider things you don't really want to sell. And that's why I say, guys, if there's things that is important or that you really love, it has meaning to you, the value on eBay is more than the value in your pocket. But be smart. Think about, if I sell this and I don't really need it, can I move it? What could I do with that money? James, vintage is going up too. Oh yeah, one thing. I want to talk about this real quick, because the vintage thing just made it click in my mind. I never, ever tell anybody to use a chart program. I never say kind words or nice words about Sports Card Investor. I don't use graphs and charts and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you want something fun, go download. And yes, I am promoting this, man. Yo, Jeff, somebody better tell Jeff to listen to the video at the whatever the hell mark we're on. But anyway, go download the Sports Card Investor app and look at the cards that are trending. In the last week to 2 weeks, it has went from the new crew of Ja, Zion, Luka, Trey, Tatis, all the new kids on the block, to now Jordan, Kobe, Griffey, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Lawrence Taylor, yada, 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 you name them. I looked today, Moses Malone's rookie card was higher trending than the first card of Zion listed in the order. Moses Malone rookie was trending higher than a Zion, than any Zion, according to the app. Now, it's not all shiny rainbows. You have to be careful on that app. I don't suggest it for market values. I just suggest it. I like it, and the only reason I'm even telling y'all about it is it reminds me of the hot list in Beckett, because you can see kind of where things are trending. But go to recent sales, because sometimes a card that you'll look at it and was like, why is this trending? It'll be because there's like a $5 card that had one $20 sale. It'll have one sale, and that just boosted it up, and so it bumped up in the list. So I tell you to check it out. I tell you to look at all of that, because that also triggered me to realizing even more that a lot of these graphs and charts that everybody use are highly inaccurate. But it's fun. It's fun to use it as a hot list. I wish I could show it to y'all, but I can't. I can't share my phone screen while I'm streaming because I use it as my camera. But yeah, y'all know I don't suggest it for graphs, charts, all that stuff. But it's cool to get on there and see. You don't even need to know prices and numbers or charts and graphs and all of that stuff. You can see the shift. Like I said, within the last week to 2 weeks, it went from ultra modern stuff up in the top to, I think it was the first 16 cards when I looked at it today. Like the oldest card, or the newest card, I should say, I believe was a 2003, I think it was 2003 LeBron, second year. Or 04 LeBron. But anyway, just check it out. I don't ever promote that dude, but it's funny to look at. It's cool to see the shift and everything. So check it out. He probably gets paid for it. I don't know. Which, whatever. But, yeah. Did you download it, Mark? It's pretty funny. Oh, I don't minimize it, Patrick. I don't minimize it at all. I've said it several times. And I can't say that it is a good thing. But, anyway, any other, I'm seeing there's after you corrected the spelling. Yeah, Jared, he's been working on them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. He messaged me the other day about them. And, Jared, I think the missus put some on watch. I think the whole damn set or something. I don't know. She's been adding to my watch list, and something will pop up all the time, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But anyway, she's having fun. That's what it's all about, is having fun. So, while I'm on here, because I meant to ask this, and before I get off, is there anybody in the group or in the chat right now that does not have Facebook outside of Rick? And Rick, do you want a spot in the break for your boxes? Mike, the old classic cars, man, especially like muscle cars and stuff. I'd love to own one. Okay, is there anyone else in here that isn't in the group? I know like Mr. Jordan. I know he's not in the group. I haven't. Has anybody? I'm gonna throw this shout out here. I've been meaning to do that, but I haven't been on in a while. Has anybody seen Connor? Does anybody know if Connor is okay? Because I have not heard from him in forever. He hasn't been on in the chat. I don't believe he's uploaded any videos. Does anybody know if Connor is okay? Collecting with Connor. He has been around this channel since pretty much the beginning. Young kid, liked helping him out, liked that he was part of the hobby. And I haven't heard from him in forever. So if you have heard from Connor, please let me know, because I have not heard from him in forever, man. It's been way before that month, though. I know you said I haven't done a video in a month, but it was way before that since the last time I've seen him. I just want to make sure he's okay, because I have not heard anything from him. Patrick, Marbles has been around a lot longer than Pokemon, though. And Pokemon still has a high relevancy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Connor got a girlfriend, man. He's been holding out on us. But anyway, on a serious note though, when I first started doing the YouTube videos, he was the first person in chat every time I would click go live. And I haven't seen him. So I just wanted to make sure he was all right. I meant to ask before, the break I've been on. And I seen y'all were talking about younger people and everything in the hobby, and it reminded me I needed to check on him because I haven't heard him, and plus he doesn't have Facebook either. So, but anyway, it should be a good game this weekend. It's kind of like the present and future versus the past. I know there's a lot of Chiefs fans, Mahomes fans and all that, and I'm going to tell you, man, I think if the Chiefs win, Brady should just go ahead and, meet him at the 50-yard line after the game and pass the torch. Because that kid, I like razzing y'all about him. But the kid's got talent. He's got a hell of a team and a coach around him. He could do big things. And if he goes back to back, hell, maybe he can get Brady numbers. Maybe he can have 6. So, I think if the Chiefs win, Brady needs to go meet him at the 50-yard line. Just pass the torch, man. Because it'd be crazy. So, and my phone is not wanting. My phone doesn't even know what to do. It's sliding out of this thing. All right. Well, I'll hold it here for a while. But Amari, you're in the group. Talk to Sean. Message Sean D, man. That dude will. He sends me photos of, you name it, he's bought it. He definitely diversifies. So hit him up. Swimming, track, wrestling, soccer. I don't even know. Robert, all the details for the break are in the group. I went over it earlier in the video. But, alright guys, it has been great to be back. My phone wants to slip out of this stupid stand, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I really do appreciate all of you getting on here. Keep an eye on the group. I'm going to do a few more trivia questions before I decide whether I'm just going to open it up in the group and let people select spots. I think that would be the best way because I want to do this, for the group members and everything. And most people that get on and get in the chat and interact with each other and everything, they're already in the group. So I may just do it that way to make it easier and less confusing. That way everybody knows that they're in and all that. But yes, guys, I have not gone anywhere. I just took a break, but I'm not gone. I'm y'all know I love doing this, man. So hit that thumbs up button. I never ask y'all to do that. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Share the video. Give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, do that. You know, all that good mess. Let's make 2021 awesome. I haven't really done a video in 2021 except for the returns. So let's keep pushing forward, man. We can have fun in this hobby no matter the craziness. We can still have fun. We got friends. We can have fun doing this. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great night, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.